We are live.
Yes. Awesome. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Welcome to Divination Night, March 31st, 2021. This is actually episode 12. Can you believe we've made it 12 episodes?
Yes. I can believe that you've made it 12 episodes.
You were number 1 and number 12. You just rounded out that dozen.
Uh-huh. Now. Hi, Brand. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. Hi, Flora.
Yeah.
So I'm excited so kind of our dozen anniversary. How do you like the new setup, everybody? This was designed by our favorite Techie Joe.
Mm-hmm. With Mystic Computers.
Yes. So can you I want to talk about him.
Uh-huh.
And I want to share everything.
Well, let's bring him in and let him talk about himself, because he's got to work on that shadow work.
I said no. Oh, hi guys. So yes, we did some rebranding for Rowan Temple of Light.
Mm-hmm.
I was so excited. You have no idea. It's beautiful, is it not, y'all?
It is. It's gorgeous. It'll be lovely for when you're doing streamings and everything else. It'll be actually really comfortable for everything that you do. And I'm sure he's already made 50 different ones of them.
Well, not quite 50 yet. I've made 2.
Okay.
For them so far. Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't work beautifully with 3 up yet. We got to do some scaling for that, but hey, we're getting there.
Hey, it works just fine this way for 3 up.
Yes.
It does. It does.
Yes.
And if you all tuned in for our Pagan Day of Prayer, the background was also done by Joe. And how beautiful was that? You're just amazing.
Aw, thank you.
So other than being Mr. Aeson Night, what else is you doing?
I don't know. That's currently my full-time job that has, overtime. Honey,
I put you on salary a long time ago. We don't pay overtime.
I know. I got to do the math and check the calculation there.
I think we're at 2 cents an hour now.
Basically. But no. So yes, of course, Mystic Computers. Hi. We provide, of course, website services throughout the pagan community, and any other business that is watching and interested. We are happy to take you on. And we provide promotional graphics, photography services, both headshot photography and product photography. Create your promotional graphics. In addition, with Aeson Night, we can also do a lot of social media and functions as well. So yeah, we handle a lot of things. We're built around the idea of helping small businesses have big business functionality.
Though we also do computer repair, computer blessing, and decontamination of negative energy.
That's always a plus.
Guess which services I provide and which ones he provides. But yes.
We also provide what I call psychic support to technology, which is where we give you helpful tips about, no, you do not need a wired keyboard. Find your keyboard you like and buy 3 that is wireless. Because we know that psychics and mediums have an extensional problem with their technology.
Yeah, he goes through keyboards like nobody's business. But hey, we finally did find one model that is actually really good. It's got the longest lifespan yet.
Yep.
So we're doing good with that one.
It is, and we've got one model that we do not recommend for anybody because I was able to melt it during a reading.
Yeah. He's not kidding when he says he blows up technology. It's interesting, the things he does to computers. It's like, that's not... How did you do that? How? It's theoretically impossible.
You two are a perfect match.
Like, I don't know, shattering a CD in the drive by turning the computer on.
Yeah. That's the one that got me. Like, the keyboard thing I can deal with, but the exploding CD-ROM was like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
Like, you cannot be serious.
Yeah.
And I go in there, and there's glitter.
Oh,
it's not
my God.
the CD broke into recognizable chunks you could easily put back together and be like, okay, the CD shattered. No, this is confetti. Like, you could throw this at people.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like,
wow.
are you kidding me right now? Like, all right, we'll order you a CD drive. You still have to do. But
There's
yeah.
resetting back here. Why order another one?
I know. We have so many extra components.
Sure. Always a plus.
I create them.
Well, because you've been through a lot of computers, but yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't want to take over Gwen's Divination Night, but I certainly appreciate the plug.
Wow.
Yes, and I appreciate this. It absolutely blew my mind. I'm beyond thankful.
You're so very welcome. But I'll let you guys get back into it.
All right,
Okay.
Carolyn.
Thank you. Okay, so here's how we're doing things. We talked about here we are, episode 12, and we're kind of shifting things a little bit. I started seeing a little change last week with the ticker at the bottom. So if you see the ticker at the bottom, it's choose your divination. So you get to choose who and what kind of reading that you would like to have. We have our different decks and things like that posted up there. And if you see under mine, right beside Aeson's name, it says Trauma and Tarot, and that has become my thing.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want that kind of a reading and you are interested in shadow work, then I will do that for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that I love about Divination Night. Everybody is showing their different skills and how they read differently.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want a reading, just comment and I am ready to write it down.
Right.
We'll get started.
We do require your birth date.
Yes.
We are filming in West Virginia. The lawyers really like us to make sure you're over the age of 18. Now, that doesn't mean we have to photocopy your birth certificate or your thumbnail or your thumbprint and send it to the DMV and get a blood test showing that you've been on this earth more than 18 solar cycles. But we do need your birth date, including the year.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. So, how the new layout is. So if you are going to be joining me in the future on here, or there will be some times when Aeson has graciously accepted my question to take over for me a couple of times if I need to.
Right.
So I greatly appreciate that. But if you're coming on with us in the future, this is how we're doing it. We want to talk a little bit about who's on the show, do some self-promotion. We want to get to some readings, but then we want you to learn something as well. So we're going to teach you a little something, just kind of round out the night, keep the balance.
Not only that, but so that they can understand how some of these things work. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's put my mic over here.
All right. Yay, I got a reading up. Okay, and she is actually going to be on here next week with me.
How lovely. Thank you for the birthday.
Alicia.
Yes. And,
you're getting ready to tell her.
Huh?
You were getting ready to tell her, wasn't you?
I was getting ready to say, Alicia, what's your birth date, honey? And it's 11/9 of 88.
Okay. All right. What does this animal message for you? Oh, the wolf. You are safe and protected. You are slowly finding your tribe, and whenever you do, they will make sure that they have your back.
Aw. I love the artistry of that deck.
Yeah. Howl of the Wolf.
Ooh.
So I do have to put this out there, okay? So a couple people got together and they came up with an idea for Pagan Pride.
Yay.
Are you ready for this? The theme is the Howl of the Wolf. So we are going to have a wolf howling contest.
Ooh, so we get to have a wolf howling contest?
Yes, a wolf howl at the moon contest.
Oh.
Okay, all right, Flora. Choose a deck.
She said any deck.
Okay. All
And
right.
anyone.
All right, darling, you take this one, please.
All right, Flora, let's see what your 3-card is for tonight, shall we? We're going to just do the standard 3-card love, money, and career. All right, so looking at your love sector, we have the King of Wands here. You need to start thinking a little bit more before you put things onto place. In your money sector, you're carrying on some burdens you don't need to be doing. So you may be taking care of other people's crap, Florina. You may be trying to handle other people's bills. Knock it off. And then your career sector, we have the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups shows me here that your career is more focused at where you feel at home at. It also shows that you need to bring out your creativity. All right?
Wow. That was nice.
Yeah. See, I don't do too bad. And Flora's birth date is 7/18/63.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're welcome, darling. Yeah, Flora is great. She actually has the only art up for Pagan Pride so far, and she's offered up 2 paintings as a choice to see who which one wins the contest.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right. So, what has been going on? The energy has been a little crazy. Things have been a little busy with you. You're getting all your pretty on.
I've been losing weight and feeling pretty freaking fabulous.
I saw that you were losing weight. Now, what are you doing to lose weight, honey? I mean, because everyone wants that new beach bod going on.
I don't have that. I'm just thankful I've gotten where I'm at. But I don't buy sweets, and the only thing I cannot give up is my sweet tea. I draw the line there.
Well, that's understandable, honey. You can't be giving up everything. And I think that's what people forget when they start looking at dieting and getting ready for the summer. Is, you can't be giving up your sweet tea if that's all you're going to, if you start limiting and blocking yourself instead of controlling yourself, then you start having energy problems.
Oh, no, we don't need that.
Yeah.
Now, things have been flowing pretty good. Do a little plug for next week. So next week is a big week. I'm going to be busy Tuesday and Wednesday nights. Of course, Wednesday night will be here. But on Tuesday night, I will be a guest on Dottie the Psychic show. What is it?
Shameless promotions.
Yes. And for once, I am a guest and not a hostess.
I know.
So I'm really excited about that. So, but we'll be talking about the new hashtag trauma and tarot, and because it's mine. If you Google it, there's my videos.
Right.
And I have only been learning tarot as long as we've had this show going. And so 12 episodes, that's
really? I thought you'd been going a little bit longer than that.
Um,
Because you were down here. You were
yeah.
down here pitching this when you had the Golden Girls tarot.
Yes, yeah, when I got my Golden Girls tarot, but I hadn't done anything with them yet. I hadn't started, and I got a notebook out, and I started. All right, let's start with the Fool, and I was determined I was going to teach myself, and then went through and started up the study group, and it went great.
Yeah, right.
And it is now shut down. I do not have it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But it helped tremendously, and now I do my own thing. Since I've been doing shadow work for over a year and a half.
Okay, let's dig in for this a little bit, because we've got some Englishmen in town. What is shadow work?
Okay, so shadow work is looking at the parts of yourself that either you hide from the world, or B, your surroundings have affected you certain ways. So either you're ashamed about how you feel about something and you haven't dealt with it or healed from it, or somebody has inflicted some sort of abuse upon you, and you've held that within. So it's working on all of those emotions, and I thought, and I'm gonna say it, when I got started, I thought, this is easy. I'm just skimming through this, and then I realized I'm not digging deep enough.
Did you need a bigger shovel?
Yes.
Hello, Miss Emily. How are you? Yeah, you're representing YouTube. Hi.
Yes. Thank you for joining us from over there.
Exactly. And remember, whatever channel you're watching on, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and tag your friends. The ones that come and aggravate you all the time to, hey, this one's doing a reading, and this one's reading. Pull them in. Hi, Justin. How are you, darling? So you got a bigger shovel and you started digging into these fears and these uncommon things.
Yes. And I feel completely different, and I feel like I'm ready to help others get on their path. Because I can walk right beside of you. It's kind of like someone that's had an addiction, and their peer support coach has been through it. So I'm just a trauma peer coach.
Well, and I'm going to say this, and a lot of people do not agree with this. Some people get addicted to trauma.
Oh, yes. And
It's an unpopular opinion. People get addicted to trauma.
And they think that that's all that there is, that there's no other way of life out there.
Very much so, But no, so you're doing trauma and terror every day on TikTok.
Yes. Yeah. And they follow. I only do it once a day, and I only do it Monday through Friday because I kind of take weekends off. Right. I think that's 5 a week is plenty for somebody to work on. Right. But they follow each other.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like, well, this happened. Okay, well, you're still doing this. Now stop it.
Well,
you're better than this.
I know, and I'm really proud for you doing that, because of course every time I watch videos, I'm like, oh God, she's got my voice. She's got my bitch voice. Yeah, she's getting I'm like, yeah, you keep that up, girl. Now, come on, hand it out a little bit harder to him next time.
Well, I'll take that compliment.
Eventually, you'll get tired of dealing with him, and you'll look at it, burn his stuff. Throw him out. Stop holding on to his memory.
I don't know how to be light whenever it comes to this, because it is trauma and terror, and it's hard to tell. I mean, it's hard to hear these things.
Well, honey, you don't have to be light. You shouldn't be light when reading tarot. Because if you're light when reading tarot, then go read tea leaves, because at least it'll be a little entertainment for you. Tarot is heavy, dark, demented. You want light? Choose an oracle deck.
Okay, so anybody that's new here, choose a divination along the bottom of the screen, the ticker, and we will get a reading for you. We've been talking about the trauma in tarot. That is something that I have started doing. So if you want to face that here or privately, I'm happy to help.
Yes. Emily says kicking an addiction to anything is only half the battle. Then you got to train yourself to stop caving into the comfort of misery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're looking for some insight tonight, Tracy. Okay. You're a new tarot reader. All right. And your birth date?
Yeah, give us your birth date and Aeson will give you some insight.
Well, I'll give you some insight, but also, talk tarot and shop, because, Gwen's reading trauma and tarot, and I've been reading tarot for so long, I think, Rider in White owes me a paycheck.
Right?
Like, I need a royalty check for as much plugging and advertisement I have done for them. U.S. Games, pony it up. Because actually tonight's little blurb of education is we're going to talk shotgun reading.
All right, there she is. 12/14/88.
Okay.
Oh, and Justin too, so I'll get it down here.
All right. So, Tracy, you're new to tarot. I'm assuming you're either working with one or two systems. You're either working in the Rider-Waite system or you're working in the Thoth system. Okay, one of the two systems. There are two different systems of tarot. Thoth is more spiritual, psychological. Rider-Waite is down and dirty. So if you've got a new deck and you're trying to get to know it, what you're going to do is you're going to just look at the card. You're going to see what the card what the card is. Look at what's going on in the picture. Like this lovely Ten of Pentacles here. She's playing with a bird, even though she's in a gilded shade. She's dressed up like a lady with a lot of money around her, but she's really caged in there. So when you look at that, yeah, you're working Rider-Waite. Great. You're running right along with us. When you look at that, you got to look at what your question is or what you're looking at, i.e., how does this fit in? Like, yeah, you may have money, but you've got responsibilities and rules, and you don't get to see the real beauty of things. People think a millionaire is amazing. Not really. It's a lot of business meetings. All right. So we're going to do a very standard 3-card spread, past, present, future. You can also do this with a question, but you're not wanting a deep question like, how is my relationship going to go? And does he really love me? And is he talking to 13 other girls here on Facebook? No. This is, am I keeping him or am I throwing him out? Am I making money? Am I not making money? How do I fix this? Simple questions is a 3-card spread. So first, you're going to shuffle your deck up. If it's a brand new deck, I recommend you shuffling it 21 times. If it's a deck you've used all the time and the cards have already mixed up, you can do 3. All right. So once you get your 3 shuffles, then you're just going to cut your piles. You're going to pick 3 piles, stack them up into 3 piles. You can do that any way you want. I just cut mine. You flip over the top card, the middle card, and the future card. So in the past, we got the 9 of Swords here. Now look at her. She's laying in bed. She's all like, come on, I'm worried, stressed out. All these swords are crossing over, i.e. all the worries are going on. So this shows me in the past you've been really stressed out and worried and you can't really focus on things. Then in your present, we have the Hermit. You're going in for study, education, trying to find your inner enlightenment. You're trying to pull things together. And then, excuse me. In the future, we have the Knight of Wands. Now, with the Knight of Wands, you're able to be who you are. You've got that knowledge in there. Look at him sitting there with his big stag, high priest hat on his throne. He's got that inner ruler going on. So in the future, you will have to take command of your knowledge and use your inner wisdom with a little bit of fire in the head to get yourself through your path here. And looking at all this, I say this is about your spiritual growth. So that's how you do a 3-card shotgun reading. You can do this with any deck as soon as you've linked up and got the deck. It can be brand new right out of the plastic and are moving on.
Wow. Doris, honey, we need your birthday. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Joe.
Right.
Okay, so Justin put up his birth date.
Uh-huh.
560.
No. Now, this may be lovely, lovely Gwen's feed, but we are not having this here tonight.
No.
And come here. And all right, guys, I need you to slow down. All right, Joe's already on it. Awesome.
Okay, so I'm just going to put this out there. I've seen a lot of my friends going live for the first time, putting themselves out there. I've seen people that have been on this show doing their lives, and it's not just on Facebook, it's all of social media. There's always somebody that jumps on there and tries to pull people over, and I don't know what kind of scam they are doing, but they sneak in, and the only thing we can do is afterwards kick them out and block them. I'm sorry.
We can do it as it's occurring, as they pop their comment up, guys. But please realize that any real psychic, you go to them. You come to our streams. You call us on our lines. You book an appointment with us. We do not go inbox me. Or my favorite one is, I've got a spiritual message for you. DM me. I am like, I don't know who started this, but this isn't how this works. Let's go back to the oldest psychic in the world, Delphi. You had to go to her cave, sit down at her lap, and listen to her read.
You took that message and you took it to heart.
Exactly.
So I apologize, everybody, but
yeah, well, it's housekeeping, honey. And when I'm streaming and hosting, it's going to be a little different because I don't put up with that. We don't play those games. Out the door they go. When Gwen's hosting, she doesn't put up with that. Out the door they go. And if it is your own live stream, please kick them out the door.
Yeah, we got to take a stand. We can't allow this.
Right. If they want to do their own stream, please go do their own stream. Better yet, contact Mystic Computers and he can produce the stream for them.
Yes. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, we do perspective spells all the time and mantras, but the other mantra is a scammer, and it's easier to block them because after you've been blocked 100 times, Facebook does kick you off.
Good. Okay, so you're gonna read for Justin.
Yeah.
And then I've got Doris. So
okay. All right, Justin, I'm going to go with the Thoth deck since I didn't see a question pop in there. Here we go. All right, Justin. First, we have up the High Priestess. You've stood in between the passages of time. You've got the mysteries in your eyes, but you're questioning where you belong in which world. Moving ahead, we have the Prince of Swords, which means you have a new adventure coming up if this isn't already here. It will be something that leads you into a challenging time that'll be good for you. That actually opens up the Ace of Cups, which is your passion that you've been wanting to create for a while now, starts growing and building.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Doris. Gotcha, darling. Maybe. The cards don't want to let loose of each other. Okay. First card is Fog. You're veiled. Like you've been struggling for a while, and you're not seeing things clearly. So be careful with that. Next card is the new moon. It's the promise card. So good things are coming. So just hang on, but get the clear, get the fog cleared out, because in order to see the mountain and the strength, you have to let the fog clear first. So you do have the strength to get through it and start this new beginning. Sometimes you got to let go of stuff. Okay. I hope that works for you.
I'm sure it does. You've been doing awesome.
Okay, so we got a tarot for you.
Awesome.
11/9/88.
Okay. So let's see here what the tarot has to say. All right. So first up, we have the Magician. You're standing on your own. You have the ability to do things. You have not wanted to use that power because you've been trying to keep balance, but you're going to have to start learning your own power, your own ability to have things handled. Right now, you're in a star position. That means that you're trying to work over things. You're trying to figure out what you're doing, how you're doing them, and you're looking for guidance, but the guidance is always within, and you need to start listening to that. Especially because this is leading you to a stronger money position, some position that has more power, something that you're more comfortable in, having your needs met. But also, as you notice, all three of these cards are about balance. So you're trying to reestablish your balance, not only in your love life, but also in your financial area.
You're welcome, Doris. And finding your pack and balancing yourself. That sounds like exactly what you need, Alicia. Mm-hmm. So.
All right. So we both do different things. We're both doing adult things. For those that don't know, I host the Psychic Coffee Shop on Tuesday nights at 9:30. I actually have 2 tarot authors coming on this month, and then I have a guest tomorrow night. The book is called The Gift of the Body. Now this is a dang textbook, guys. This book is this thick. If you give me a second here, I'll slide over and grab the book.
Cool.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Here's this book. It's called Gift of the Body. It's a very beautiful Gift of the Body. Yeah. It's by Jonathan Goldman. It is a very good, detailed book, but it's a lot of spiritual information. It's going to take me probably all week to read this, but they will be on the show on Tuesday night. This Tuesday night. The following Tuesday nights, I will have someone on the show for Ancestral Tarot. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
He's coming to hang out and talk.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you get a deck to go with it?
I did not get that deck. I got her book. Honey, I got so many tarot decks. It's like stack them up, okay?
Well, I'm going to come down there and raid your stash then.
You're welcome to. Like, honey, I think every 3 months, my Patreon should come up and just raid this bookshelf. But anyhow, then we're having Journey of the Enlightenment Tarot. It's author on. Yeah. I did get that deck. There's a review of that deck coming out on my YouTube channel.
All right.
All right. So that's April so far. I'm already booking in June. So anyhow, those are the authors that we have. Then on Friday nights, me and Techie Joe host Mountain Bears. And of course, that is at 9:30. And that's a show that we cover GBLT plus mafia topics and community events and stuff going on in the Mountain State that not only affects that community, but also the pagan community. Because when they start hitting one, they start hitting the other often. But what
That's
are
where
you know?
that's where I go to get my current events. I just leave it up to you guys to get my news.
Right. And, we normally give
Because
really interesting perspectives. Now, what's cool is last night, me and David got on a kick and we were giving predictions. And one of them we brought up was that Google was going to start developing a new glasses set that will have the technology on the lens. Well, that glasses set they announced this morning is in research again.
oh wow. All right, Emily asked for a general reading.
Okay.
1182.
Okay. She's got some other additional information there.
Okay. About a relationship I have with an unstable neighbor to my left. Will the peace and quiet I enjoy now continue, or am I just in the eye of the storm?
Take a look here. You've had to be a real bad diplomat with them. Like, really, you have really done peaceful stuff, peaceful work. When I say a bad diplomat, you've had to give it on your badass hat, but be diplomatic about it. So that's what we have here. Moving ahead, though, it is a little bit of an eye of a storm. I highly recommend that, the side of the house that they're on, that you take a brick, have Grumpy Tank crush it up into powder, and then sprinkle it along your fence row to keep them on their other side. They have emotional issues. They're not just unstable. They have an emotional condition that is untreated or is treated and not being treated well. They also is a financial concern here, so be careful with that. They may ask to borrow a couple of sugar today. They'll ask for a gallon of milk tomorrow. We have the 9 of Cups here, meaning be sociable, but always keep your guard up with the 5 of Swords, looking for that next battle if you have to have it. So will you enjoy the peace that you currently have? Yeah, but you're going to have to take some precautions to keep that peace going on there.
Wow. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, girl, but you can do it. We believe in you. You can stand up for yourself.
Well, you can just put in some great brook dust there.
he always pops on and it says boo or something like that. But no, what he's referring to is we are going to have a howling contest, a howl at the moon contest.
Yeah,
I think we're going to have a lot of fun.
I think we're going to have a lot of fun. So that's what I do podcast wise. I also do daily 3-card angel messages. And also I do 3-card tarot, angel, and ascended master cards every day that I can get my Tiki Talk to work and all the social medias on the story things. And of course, you can always reach me for a reading at aeson.com. You can book there for your appointment. Now, Ms. Gwen, you've got Trauma and Terror going up every day over on the Tiki Talk, and I'm starting to see them come over to Facebook. We got to get you on your Instagram game, I'm telling you.
Well, I'm trying to share them on just to have them on TikTok and Instagram, and a couple of them accidentally leak onto Facebook, but I tried not to let them go onto Facebook because everybody that I know is on there, and if I release my Trauma and Tarot onto Facebook, there's going to be a lot of people hurting. I mean, a lot of people are going to be like, I cannot believe that happened. How is that even? So yeah.
Let them hurt so they can heal, honey. Pour a little salt in the wound so it heals up faster, keeps the infection out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to heal myself. I ain't worried about them.
Yeah. Hell, them too. You can't heal one if you can't heal the other. But also, you've got some guest spotting going on Shameless Promotions with Dottie the Psychic on Tuesday night.
Yes.
Yes. And who's our future guest we got coming up?
for Divination Night is Alicia. She is going to be here, and next week is Trauma Week, Shadow Work Week. We get all in the feels. So if you are ready to take that step and let yourself get cracked open, then join me on both shows next week, because we're gonna crack it wide open. It's time to crack that egg.
Yes, but make sure you scramble it, because who wants sunny side up? It's terrible.
That's what I said. I was like, bring your tissues. I have a couple of people that have said that they can't watch my trauma and tarot because it makes them cry. But it's releasing your feels.
Right. It's releasing his feels. It's getting comfortable in those feels. Because we like to pack stuff up like boxes. You're welcome, Tracy. Super glad that you found us, and come back every, what is this, Wednesday night?
Yes, every Wednesday night at 8:00.
Yep.
Oh God, I said something. I said we're gonna crack open the egg. Okay, so since we're talking about cracking open the egg, have you done the egg energy?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to tell me your experience on this.
Well, depending which one you're talking about, because I know one where you take an egg straight from a chicken, non-stopping at the supermarket, and you rub it all over the energy field. You crack it open, and you see if there's any blood in there, because if it is, then you're cursed, and you got to come to me, and we'll do a curse removal. I've got a nice curse removing book, thanks to Techie Joe, that'll remove any curse. That's one. The other one is where you take the egg and you focus it together, and you let it pull itself together.
Well, I've only heard of the one. Yeah, I mean, that just out of the thing and rub it all over and into the water to see what it does.
Yeah,
I need to do that.
Yeah, but the thing is you've got to use fresh farm eggs. Go to your farmer's market, get farm eggs. Find someone who has a chicken, get a farm egg. You cannot use refrigerated farm eggs.
Okay.
That energy is stale and dead. It's been out from underneath its mama's butt for at least 3 weeks before it hits your table.
Yeah. Okay. That'll be an interesting one to try.
Yeah.
So, darn it, that means we can't do it tonight.
Well, no, but that is something you can come down and we can do here in the studio, because I can show you the whole cleansing, the whole healing energy, the whole wrapping your energy up, the Pennsylvania Dutch manner of doing it, and getting things put together. Now,
would we make it live where everybody could join us?
I have no problem with live video, honey.
All right, then. All right, then.
I like pre-recorded because I can put nice, pretty music in there.
As soon as I get my second shot and I wait my time, then I'll be down.
Yes, once you get your shot, you can come down. Until then, you can't.
No.
Because we've got a lot of things for you to come down and work on. I'm building a Gwen list over here and I'll just tell you, all right, well, I guess I'm getting up early. You need to be here at 9. You keep building up stuff.
Oh, as long as you got my work schedule, we're good.
Oh, I know your work schedule, honey. That ain't a problem. It matches mine all the time. You're a high priestess. Get over it. No rest for the wicked.
I never liked. I'm not saying I never liked being called a high priestess, but I never actually felt like I was at that level. You know what I mean? And just here with doing the shadow work and doing all the manifesting and all the changing and the universe is like slapping me in the face, then now I feel it. Now I feel it. So.
Well, about time you felt it. Now we just got to get you used to wearing a crown. Once you get used to wearing a crown, you'll be much easier.
I gotta figure out something with my style. Okay, dark so black.
And graphs. Don't forget my graphs.
Give him time, he'll have one for me.
I do. I have a full spectrum of plans of what we need to do for you and how we need to get you up and running. You've got this whole access bar thing going on.
Yes.
Yes, you're going to be doing that soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'll explain a little bit of what that is. It's so if anybody has went and had Reiki done or any type of energy healing, it is along those lines, but it is only focused on your head and the spots on your head that opens up to help you alleviate anxiety and depression. It can help with weight loss. Maybe that's what's helping me. But at best, if your life changes. At worst, it feels like you've had a great massage. So it's a win-win.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my thing. But so that and the tarot, I'm going to use to help people get their
and the oracle card readings, and I'm going to get you on Lenormand. Then we got to see about getting you your Reiki.
I got a deck.
You got a deck? What'd you get a deck of?
Hold on. Lenormand.
Which one?
The fairy tales.
Oh. So
because
what's your what is it? Give me a minute here. My brain's got to function in backwards. What is your coffin card?
My what?
The coffin card.
Oh, my coffin card. Okay,
yes.
I've already started because I was like, I can read these. I don't need to study up what they are and what they mean. And I'm like, okay.
I've heard that one before.
Hey, I tried. Okay, the coffin actually looks like Snow White.
Oh, Sleeping Beauty.
Yes. And Snow White is my favorite fairy tale character. I am all about the fairy tales. At least one whole shelf on my bookshelf back here in the back is nothing but fairy tales. I even have them from the Philippines. That's my addiction.
Mm-hmm. Hey, at least it's not Tide Pods.
No. No.
I like Emily's comment here. When her mother was teaching, she bought a dollar store fairy wand that would sparkle and light up when she waved it. She used it whenever someone came to her with a stressful problem.
Oh, that's
she used
nice.
to tell them, "Let me use my magic wand." Bing.
Anything works if you believe it.
Exactly. I don't know. I really like this one best.
Is that a chopstick?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the easiest one to use to bop people out. And here's the thing that I use it for most is classes. Oh, see, the Grimm's fairy tales are the fun ones. Mm-hmm. They'll get over it. I mean, schools are a little stuffy right now anyhow.
Yeah. I think I've got Grimm fairy tales over there. Mm-hmm. Fairy tales. Mm-hmm. I was a major book reader. That's why I have all of these books, but I've been letting them go. The only ones I've been keeping is stuff for the Pagan Library, the Rowan Temple of Light Pagan Library. That's all I have left.
Right.
And my Charlene Harris.
Huh?
And my Charlene Harris. You know, the whole books that triggered the True Blood series. I have all of those. I have a thing for vampires.
Well, I understand that, honey. It kind of goes with blood. See, here's the thing, Shannon. You may have teenagers, big woohoo. That just means that you get to read darker stories to them now. And they can move heavier bricks.
Night, Emily.
Good night, Miss Emily. Good night, Minnie Mott. Off to bed.
Oh, he's a sweetie. He's a trip.
So fun and so creative. He's going to be awesome when he goes into architect.
Mm-hmm. I told her they gotta get the little ones together. I said Lydia can really use some intelligence in her life.
Well,
That little boy's got it. No, I'm telling you.
right. Well, because my other partner is the we call him he is Unbuff Gamer, aka the Invisible Assistant. Him and Grumpy Cake need to get together. We're going to call it the Hermit Meetup.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
it's been an interesting night.
It is. And, also I'm going to plug that in April, I think it's the third Sunday of the month, I'm teaching a candle magic class, virtual.
I was going to ask you what classes you have coming up.
Yep. I have a virtual candle magic class. I just started a 101 series. That'll go for a year and a day. And then I've got a 102 series. That one's not public because you have to completed 101 to go into 102. But this month I'm teaching candle magic.
Is that the 17th? That's the third Saturday.
It may be. And then I have the 17th, because we're going somewhere on the 24th.
Yes.
So the 17th is actually Power Saturday. That's where my readings are on major discount. It's $20 for 15 minutes. And that is, you can always book that through my site, aeson.com. But no, yes, I'm always teaching. I'm YouTubing, podcasting, guesting on different shows, getting in trouble with her, getting in trouble with the other one down there that's not on screen right now.
We need a few more of us.
Well, yes, we do. I could use 3. I really could use 3 additional assistants or partners in crime.
I want an assistant, because if I had an assistant, I would get so much stuff done.
No, you wouldn't.
I need somebody to compile my work. I want to create a Rowan Temple of Light Book of Shadows.
You don't need an assistant, you need an editor.
Okay, then I need somebody with computer skills to be my editor.
Mm-hmm.
So I have so much information.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wrote a book already. Actually, Joan, I don't know if do you remember Joan?
Which Joan, honey?
Joan, with Brenda and Joan.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joan actually won our big raffle basket that we did for Rowan Temple of Light.
Right.
And in it, I wrote a book about everything that was in there, the herbs, right, the stones, everything. And that's what I'm actually doing now, because Rowan Temple of Light is actually running a contest of sorts. We're putting together a box of stones and herbs and stuff like that for a winner. If you go over to our YouTube page and subscribe to that, and are followers of us on Facebook, so you have to follow us on both. And then they get a box of goodies, which I've already got some gemstones. I went down to Sacred Yana and got some stuff. Sarah and I are putting some more stuff in it. But this was Sarah's part of the donation. I got to put my part in there. But also they get a reading from me and from Sarah. Sarah was here last week on Divination Night. In case you missed it, you can go back and watch. But that's our promotion that we're doing currently.
Cool.
So kind of I got to plug that a little bit. But also, I got to put this out there too. So I seen a lot of groups that were doing Adopt a Senior.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen this?
I've seen it, but here's the thing with it. I think we should adopt a senior, but we need to adopt a good senior.
Okay, so what I put out there was I will adopt a senior, but they have to be pagan or Christo-pagan, they have to have some sort of spiritual background.
Mm-hmm.
In
Right.
our way. So actually, we have one. I haven't announced who it is yet, but we do have a senior, and she is a Rowan Temple of Light child. I
Awesome.
can't call her a child. She's technically an adult now because she's graduating this year.
Oh.
Yes, so we're very excited, and she lives in the. She goes to Shady Springs High School.
Okay.
So I'm sure you know where that is.
Oh, senior is in high school senior.
Yes.
Not who I was thinking. I thought we were adopting Rowan Temple like grandma.
No. We're putting together and if anybody wants to help donate to this senior to get her started out there, please get a hold of me and I will get you the information so that you can send it directly. But I thought this was a really good idea and something that we could get behind and support a senior in the pagan community.
Senior high school student.
High school senior, yeah, class of 2021.
Yeah, because I thought you were starting to adopt nursing home seniors, and I'm like, well, no, because we have those now. We have senior pagans.
Yes,
you have crones and sages that could use an adoption.
Mm-hmm. I'm all for that. Who wants to start that
up? My plate's full, honey. I have a serving plate and it's full. I need a few little dedicants to run around and take care of some projects.
Shannon, I would greatly appreciate any help that you could give me, darling. I do.
Yep. Well, guys, we're at the top of the hour. Now let's kind of go over what we're going to be doing this week. Adopt a senior where spiritual influence would be cool. Well, not only that, but that way we can get some of those old crone lessons. Like, I'm sorry, I was raised up with crones. They were telling me some fun crap when I was a young Wiccan. Now I'm going, oh God, some of the stuff that go on now, it's like, if they were to love, they would laugh their asses off. Go, what the hell are these people doing?
Right. I mean, I'm a firm believer in that being a part of our ancestral magic.
Right.
And that is such an untapped wealth of knowledge that we're not getting.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, a crone and croneless class would be awesome. And sorry, I'm not ready for my crowning yet. But no, that would be an awesome class to actually hear about, like how Wicca was in the 70s and 80s, or even the early 60s. Some of the stuff that went on in the early 60s was just amazing.
I'm put this out there, if anyone knows of anybody and they may be interested, come to Pagan Pride and teach a class.
Yes.
Or just come and tell stories.
Yes.
Just share information. Mm-hmm. That's what Pagan Pride is about.
And that's what oral tradition is about. Like a lot of things that, I talk about or you talk about and you give me that look like, where'd you get that from? And it's like, no, I experienced that.
No, I believe you.
Yeah, because that's
just hard to believe sometimes.
Like standing in a circle with 35 people, or when you listen to Lady Maxine talk about the mother of the temple and people lined up out the door. But as we go along, we are at the top of the hour, my lady. So for next Tuesday, be sure to check out Lady Gwendolyn over at Shameless Promotions at Dottie the Psyche's YouTube and Facebook channels. She'll be talking trauma and tarot, which there's a lot of trauma in tarot. Mm-hmm. And then, we're going to be working on her trauma and tarot class over the next year to get it ready for her to teach.
What?
You heard me.
No.
You start something, you got to teach it, honey.
You know what? I'm ready for this. Whatever the community needs, whatever the universe is sending in my direction,
no. Don't even start that. We will have Hogwarts built in West Virginia in no time if you start telling the universe whatever you need. That's like telling a demanding, selfish husband, oh, honey, whatever you need, we will go and do. You will be on the road buying jewelry for months.
No, I have literally given myself over to whatever the universe wants me to do. I literally live by, the voices inside your head. You do what the voices inside your head tell you to do. I literally live by that.
We've named that. You do whatever the council tells you to do.
The council, yes, that's right. That's right. We was talking about that.
Yes.
That was during pagan prayer, pagan day.
Yes, pagan prayer. We made the motion and passed it. That the voices inside our head are now called the council.
Yes, West Virginia Hogwarts, which that's not too different than what my end goal is.
Mm-hmm.
And there are actually people in West Virginia now that are doing homesteading and that are wanting to open up schools and classes and stuff like that. So I'm starting to think, my end game is meant for somebody else to do, and I'm just supposed to be there to support it.
I have an idea. We get we see church camps all the time.
Mm-hmm. Pagan camp.
No, Hogwarts in West Virginia pagan camp.
Yes.
And it's for adults and children. We rent out one of these lovely retreats, and we do a whole weekend of class after class and ritual after ritual.
I know just the place.
I do too. Mount Storm. I love Mount Storm. I don't know if that retreat is still open, but it is gorgeous and quiet up there. And there's cabins with air conditioning and a nice fire pit outside, because there are too many in our community that's too old to be camping on a sheep bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So other things and other news, of course, I will be on Friday night over at Mountain Bears giving you the current events and topics. However, I do host a site called Mountaineer Pagan Nexus. This is where our community joins together, finds resources and common ground to build the community. This is a lovely website developed by Mystic PCs to replace Witchfox. So feel free to hop over there and check it out and join and take part and post your events and check out the groups.
Yes, I got Pagan Pride submitted over there for the events.
Uh-huh. You tested our events. It'll be going up.
Yes.
We've actually got to talk to you about that later.
I've Rowan Temple of Light is a group over there. Tommy's got a group over there. Mm-hmm. Community Resources.
Yes.
And Marketplace.
Mm-hmm. If you sell stuff, but if you host a store, or if you are a clergy member, or there's special listings for special people, like covens have a place to put their coven listing up.
Thanks, Shannon. I will. I really appreciate this.
Yes. All right, y'all. Let's have a magical evening. Let's take care of some divination tonight. Hope you learned something, enjoyed yourselves, and come back and see us next week, shall we, Miss Darling?
Yes.
Until then, merry part, merry meet again, safe travels, and keep your cards safe. Bye.
Drink your water. Bye.